A man who spent his entire life rejecting the supernatural decided to prove once and for all that none of it was real. He invited the darkest rituals in existence into his home, offered his own body as a test subject, and filmed every second of it. At first, nothing happened. That was the most dangerous part. By the end, he was begging his dead wife to save his daughter's life. This is what happened to Michael King. Michael is a documentary filmmaker, rational, methodical, the kind of man who needs evidence for everything. His wife Samantha was the opposite. She believed in the unseen world completely. For years, she visited a medium named Beverly, seeking connection with something beyond the physical. Michael never understood it. He tolerated it because he loved her. Then Samantha dies. Not in any dramatic or mysterious way. She drops a coin, bends down to pick it up, and a car comes around the corner. An ordinary afternoon, an ordinary accident. And Michael is left standing in a life that no longer makes sense, with a daughter named Ellie to raise, and a grief that has nowhere to go. He goes to Beverly first, not for comfort, to blame her. He stands in her doorway and tells her that everything she sold his wife was a lie, that none of it protected her, that she is responsible for what happened. Beverly apologizes. She does not defend herself. She asks him to leave.
I'm afraid that I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Michael goes home and picks up a camera instead. His plan is simple. He will make a documentary proving there is no afterlife, no demons, no God, no world pressing against this one from the other side. He will offer himself as the test subject, submit to every occult ritual, every dark ceremony, every supernatural experiment, and document how none of it produces anything real. He posts the idea online. The responses come quickly. The first visitor is a man named Gibbons, a man who once prayed to Satan to kill his father, and believes it worked. Michael calls it coincidence. He performs the rituals, alone, camera running. Nothing happens. And that's exactly why he keeps going. He visits a couple who claim to be demonologists. They bind him, drug him, chant over him in the dark. The walls breathe, the shadows shift, but no demons appear. Michael films it, labels it, moves on. Then, something changes. That night, he hears it. Something that should not exist. At first, it's just a sound, a frequency, buried beneath hearing. But it doesn't stop. He can't sleep. He starts sleepwalking, recording hours he doesn't remember. Jordan analyzes the audio. Human vocal cords are not capable of producing those sounds. Jordan leaves. Michael keeps filming. The sound grows. It becomes a voice. And then words.
Dad?
It tells him to kill Ellie.
Sorry, Ellie. I couldn't do it.
Michael handcuffs himself to his bed. He fights through the night. By morning, the cuffs are already open. His hand is bleeding. He doesn't remember how. The television turns on. Footage begins to play. Jordan returns, but Jordan is already dead. Michael tries to end his life. Something won't let him. Then he finds Samantha's recording. She talks about angels, about light. She tells him not to be afraid. Michael finally understands. There are two voices, the demon and something else holding it back. Angels. Morning arrives. Michael kills Beth. Then he turns toward Ellie. But something inside him resists. He calls out to Samantha, begging.
Sam.
A coin spins on the floor. And for one moment, he is himself again. He makes a choice. He throws himself through the window. As he falls, he hears her voice. Everything will be all right now. He spent his life trying to prove there was nothing waiting on the other side. In the end, something was waiting. It just wasn't what he was looking for.